Folks, y'all remember when the security guard out at the Mud Bog event punched the camera out of my face? I'll put a link up here in the description, or I'll put a link somewhere in here so you can see, if you're not familiar with that video, what had happened. And today's date is July 15th, 2016. All right, I used Gorilla Glue, and I got along with this camera sparingly. Okay, trust me, I used this camera very, very delicately, and today it finally gave away. This is the little thing that the tripod screws into. All right, I'll have to. All right, you can see. I don't know if you can see the threads in there or not, but this is the little thing that's inside the camera that the tripod focus screws into. Yeah, you want to see where it came out of? That's where it came out of. That hole right there. And you can see all the Gorilla Glue that I had around all those cracks. When that guy punched that camera out of my hand, it dropped and it fell and it busted all of that. And this thing goes in there somehow or another, and it's connected in there somehow. I don't know, but today it gave out. It finally gave way, and those are, you can see the cracks all around it, and you can also see the glue. I got glue up here, along there. I've got glue all around the circle where that was at, and I tried to glue the cracks, the spider cracks, as they were. And that sucker, he would never claim the, he'd never took claim or ever, you know what I'm saying? He tried to say, oh, that wasn't my employee that did that. And I said, well, he was wearing your shirt. And he says, well, I sell shirts, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the guy's a crook. He's a piece of shit. He did not want to replace my $250 camera when it was totally under his belt. It happened under his belt. It finally gave way, folks. So this camera can no longer be used on a tripod. It's only going to be, I'm only going to be able to use this camera for handheld or just setting it on something and trying to aim it in the correct direction, because it has no more mount. I can't mount it anymore on anything. And actually, if you look in there close enough with some light, let me show you some light. Let there be light. You can actually see chipboard in there. I can see circuits and stuff. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. But there's circuit boards and things in there that are very delicate to dust and dirt and water and different types of things that are probably going to get in that hole now. So maybe I'll just clog that hole with peanut butter. Or, I don't know. Silly putty. It's just a bunch of bullshit if you ask me. This piece that came out, that the tripod screws into, it's a metal piece, and there's more of that metal piece still in here. Okay. Now if we go close in, right here, see, I'm gonna shoot at it with the laser. That spot right there where the laser's at, there's still metal broken off in there. So part of the mount from that piece right there, that piece right there, is still in there. So yeah, my camera busted. He didn't believe me that it busted. He thought that I was just bullshitting with him to try to get some freaking money. He thought I was an unhonest person like himself. Okay. And he really did me wrong. John, if you're watching this, you owe me a camera, buddy. You owe me a camera.